If you want to level up your pizza making skills, this video is for you. This pizza dough requires 24 hours fermenting. I'm also using a batter flour. This is Caputo 00 pizza flour, which has a higher protein content. And I'm also using a higher hydration of 62%. Start by measuring the ingredients. For 200 gram pizza dough, you need 123 grams of the pizza flour, 3 grams of salt, 0.05 grams of instant dry yeast, pour 76 grams of room temperature water. Just take a spoon and mix it thoroughly until everything is combined. It won't look like a dough at this point. The dough should feel a little bit soft and not too wet. That's it. Leave it in the bowl for at least 30 minutes and then come back, and then we'll start to either fold it or knead it into a proper dough. Make sure you add some flour in the pot so that it doesn't stick. Remove the dough. Knead it until it all comes together into a very smooth dough. As you can see, it's much nicer now. Just need a couple of minutes, not too long. Just boil it up. A little bit of oil in the bowl will ensure that it doesn't stick when you remove it after 24 hours. That's all. Now you cover it for 24 hours and we'll come back and make the pizza dough tomorrow. Dough has been left for 24 hours to proof. There's a lot of bubbles. And what you need to do is take a scoop and gently remove it from the bowl. There's a lot of air bubbles and you don't want to waste all the air bubbles. That will give you a very airy pizza. So gently scoop it into a well-floured board. And not to worry if you see that it's a little bit deflated, there's actually a lot of air bubbles trapped inside. Using a dough scraper, gently just fold it back into the shape of a dough ball. That's all you need to do. Okay. And then put it in a container. Again, I use the cover of a container, gently, lightly oil it, and then you put it back up here. Cover it and leave it for about at least an hour before you decide to bake a pizza. Let me show you now how to turn this into a delicious pizza. I call it the ham and cheese, but with pineapple. Yes, I know there are fans and critics of putting pineapple in the pizza. We love it, and I hope you love it too. So get your oven ready. Select the one that has a convection oven with a fan. Turn the temperature to the highest setting that you have. Let's make sure you have everything ready. I have my pineapple, my ham, my cheese, my tomato sauce, some flour to coat the tray, and of course the pizza dough. If you are baking a pizza on the oven tray, I suggest you just roll out the dough straight onto the oven tray so that it's easier to handle. A generous portion of flour just to prevent it from sticking. You can see that it has got some time to recover and it's becoming a little bit aerated again. And then because I put some oil, so it's easier to slide down. So easily slide down. Okay, cover it generously with some flour so that when you put your hands on the pizza dough, it's easy to shape it. So with 2 fingers, start from the center and then just push it up till the center is as thin as you can, and you leave at least about 1 inch at the sides so that you have a nice airy crust. So gently push it up. You know when it is ready, as you can see, a little bit thin now, so you stop pushing there and do the rest. Or the tomato sauce, and then you just spread it over. As you spread the sauce, I sometimes use the spoon to just push the edges to extend the size of the pizza. Mozzarella cheese, slices of ham, the grilled pineapple. It's a nice char which gives it an extra caramel taste to the pineapple. Black pepper and a drizzle of olive oil. So just put it right here, and you put 6 minutes. Wow! Look at that. Just let it cool down a little bit, and then you'll be ready.